So it says that we're supposed to describe the antiderivatives of the quantity 4x cubed. This is a cubed. 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 1. So what we're being told is if this is the first derivative, what must the function have been, or what family of functions must this have been of? So we're going to start to answer this question this way. And the way I'd like to start answering is by saying this, that we're looking for the antiderivative of 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 1 with respect to x. And if you look at this part on the inside here, it's 4x. You know what? I wonder if you can see this. I mean, you can start to see it a little bit here. What is this the derivative of? So this used to be a 4, didn't it? This 3 was a 4. So I'm thinking this is x to the 4th. This used to be a 3. So 3 times what is 6? So this is 2. So right, and if the derivative is -1, what must it have been before that? And I think it's negative x. So I think I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe it was something like this. It was x to the 4th plus, right, this was definitely x to the 3rd, so x to the 3rd, and 3 times something gives us this 6, so I think it's a 2. This is x to the 0 now, so it's x to the 1st, so I think this is negative x. Am I sure? I don't know. Pretty sure. Let's try and see if this works out. So here's our guess, maybe. Here's our guess. And if I'm wrong, keep it to yourself. I'm not emotionally strong enough to take this rejection yet. Okay, so again, I look at this. Looks like this stuff right in here to me looks a lot like sum and difference rules. So I'm going to break this into parts, and I'm going to say, look, when I break this into parts, I'm going to take out these multipliers too. So I'm going to say, you know what, this is 4 times the antiderivative of x cubed with respect to x plus 6 times the antiderivative of x squared with respect to x minus, right? Minus the antiderivative of the x. That's weird to me. I said it before. To me, this is x to the 0 power. So I'm going to start putting this thing together, right? I believe this was a 4, don't you? Because this was decremented, right? This was a 4, I think. So we multiply this thing by 4. So as we start to solve, I'm saying this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 4 times x to the 4th. If I multiply, right, this was the x, but then I multiplied by 4, so to get rid of that I had to divide by 4. Again, just to keep in mind, if you want to know what's going on formulaically, what I'm doing is this. I'm doing x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1, and this is the undoing of the power rule, or undoing, I'm not sure is the right word, working backwards from that thing, plus 6 x to the 3rd over 3 minus x to the 1st, because remember, I'm seeing this one right here. I know this is blowing somebody's mind. It's killing you. I'm seeing this as x to the 0, so I just added 1 to it, and I put that over 1, right? I'm using this rule right here. Right here. Stay with this. You're going to get so much better. I wish I could convince you of that. And now what I'm just going to simplify, right? Because if I multiply this out, this is 4 over 1, isn't it? So these cancel. So there's the x to the 4th, isn't it? Oh, right, plus c, because there might have been a number at the end, like 17 or 382 or something. So getting back to work, I'm saying this here over 1, right? 6 over 3 is 2. X to the 3rd, right? And this is just over 1, so obviously this negative sign is this one, negative x, right, plus c. So there's my solution. Here's my solution. It worked out pretty good. This was my guess. Look, it's an educated guess. And the more you see this, the more you'll, I don't know, be able to see this in your head. I'm going to go ahead and go back and prove this, if you don't mind. Seriously, it makes me feel more certain that I've done a good job. So I'm going to actually go back, and how am I going to do that? I'm going to call this thing f of x, just as my proof. So I'm going to say, you know what, if f of x, if my function was f of x and it happened to have been equal to x to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus x plus some value, then what would its derivative have been? What would its derivative be? And hopefully it's right. Hopefully its derivative is this thing, because that would be brilliant proof that I had done this right. So let's try that. Just sum and difference rule. The derivative of this, right? I'm going to take ddx of this, this, and that, using the sum and difference rule, and we'll get 4x cubed. Looking good. The derivative here was 6x squared, so 6x squared. The derivative of negative x is just negative 1, and the derivative of a constant value is 0. That worked, didn't it? Okay, so I assigned you a bunch of this stuff to do. I'm asking you, press on, press on, press on. What I would like to think is that when you see this on the AP exam, that you will have seen this basic part of it so many times that this part will be mechanical, so you can really lend your brain to the job that's being asked of you. So keep studying, keep studying, keep studying.